Thank you for stopping by, and in this video I'm going to discuss with you about a CA who quit his job and started a business of beekeeping. And I'm obviously going to share certain details with you which will help you start the same business and probably get a decent return on this business, of course. So let's get started. So this man, who is called Pratik Ghoda from Ahmedabad, Gujarat, quit his job after 14 years to launch Bee Base Private Limited, which also works for conservation of bees. So he's not only making honey and selling it, he's conserving the environment in a certain way. So Pratik says, companies entered in my account books and exited without me having any control over their operations. I wanted to become a part of a business, establish it from scratch and take it to new heights. This urge never went away, so I decided to quit and build a business. A chartered accountant for 14 years who used to handle the funding processes of many companies tells us. The 38-year-old says apart from fulfilling his dreams, he wanted to focus on business that benefits the masses, the society, and nature at large. His research opened doors into the field of bee rearing, or beekeeping as it is commonly known in India. Bees are crucial for the survival of humans and nature as they play an important part in the pollination process. Moreover, the presence of adulterated honey in the market made the situation worse for human health. Honey is meant to be healthy and has medicinal properties, but adulteration only causes serious repercussions, says Pratik. So he decided to dive into honey business, working towards bee conservation and offering pure honey to sustain. Pratik invested Rs 15 lakh to buy 300 beehive boxes to start the Bee Base Private Limited in December of 2019. Now you don't have to get flabbergasted and flustered about the fact that he invested 15 lakh rupees, so you will need that kind of money. No, obviously not. There are all kinds of beekeeping businesses that are running around in your respective city. You can get in touch with them. You can start off with 5 boxes, 15 boxes, 30 boxes, whatever is your budget. Obviously, the lesser number of boxes you take, the more the cost per box. Obviously, economies of scale. But then I don't think buying 5 boxes will cost you more than 20,000-30,000 rupees, and I think it's the right thing to do. And now you can actually think about the fact that what are we going to do with these boxes? All you have to do is keep them aside at one place on the terrace or in the garden, whatever you have, and probably nurture a garden around them so that they can pollinate and at the same time suck in the nectar from those flowers. So now you're going to ask me, how is the honey going to reach you or probably reach the masses? So in case you are somebody who wants to have his own honey after you've kind of installed, let's say, about 3 to 5 boxes at your home or at any other place, let's say your farm or whatever place you have which is probably not in use. So I'm going to tell you that this very team from whom you're going to buy beehive boxes will obviously come to you every now and then to extract the honey. They are going to charge you a fraction of the amount and buy the honey from you. So yes, this is quite a budding sort of a business when you don't really have too much to invest in. So Pratik decided to dive into the honey business, working towards bee conservation and offering pure honey to sustain. Pratik invested within a year. The startup has sold 4 tons of honey, earning over Rs 15 lakh in revenue. The business aims to reach earnings of up to Rs 50 lakh in 2021. Now, isn't that a humongous amount? Considering the fact that he only invested 15 lakh rupees as an initial amount. So you can probably get together 3 or 4 of you and then start this business in case you don't want to invest all of the amount on your own. He says that each batch harvested every fortnight produces enough to earn about Rs 6 lakhs. Pratik says that to set up the business, he conducted extensive research to understand its dynamics. In early 2019, I started researching bees, honey production, and its ancillary business opportunities. I also met farmers working in the field to understand the methods of keeping bees and their business models, he said. He adds that though he did not have the farmland or the space to accommodate the bees, he collaborated with farmers, allowing him to rear the bees and share commission in return. After agreeing on the terms, Pratik harvested around 1 ton of honey in first quarter. As the COVID-19 pandemic hit, the business could not follow the conventional route of reaching customers via retail stores. As an alternative, he promoted and marketed honey under the name Bee Base, registered under Bee Base Private Limited on various social media platforms. Ahmedabad-based management consultant Yuti Dolakia says, I came across this honey brand through a WhatsApp group and used it for the family for over 6 months. I chose to buy it as it is difficult to find unadulterated honey today. But the one offered by Bee-Base is pure. The startup offers honey in 11 flavors, including ginger, lemon, tulsi, ajwain, drumstick, eucalyptus, raw, multiflora, lychee. Now that is a favorite of mine. Saffron too is quite a flavorful item, and soft. The honey comes infused with mild flavoring as the bees pollinate in those specific farms of ginger, lemon, etc. Hence the natural flavoring, he says, adding that more flavors are underway. The cost of bee-based honey ranges from Rs 600 to Rs 900 per kilo, depending on the flavor. Pratik's uncle, Vibhakar, also an investor with a startup, elaborates, cost of the honey is high because of its originality, logistical costs, and on-ground challenges. Transporting bee boxes in various fields, enabling the insects to pollinate on different farms to achieve the required flavor is hard. The transportation costs are high. Moreover, the extreme weather or even slight change in wind parameters affect the bees. Sometimes, the farmers spray pesticides on crops, which kills the bees in large numbers. They are asked to refrain from the use of these toxic chemicals, as pollination itself would help in increasing the yield of crops as well, he adds. Recently, the startup joined hands with a multinational brand to infuse bee-base's honey into their products. Vibhakar says plans are underway to export and create new products with the use of honey. We are working to create a product from honey that will address digestive disorders. Another product underway is organic lipstick and lip balm from its wax. Pratik says that his aim is to spread awareness of the health benefits of pure honey. He says there should be honey on each dining table, and it should replace the adulterated and unhealthy sugar substitutes. To order bee-based honey, you have to obviously search it on Google. So one thing I wanted to suggest to you is that in case you are somebody who's interested in starting this kind of a business, put in your comments. We'll try to connect you to all those people who are into this sort of a business. We'll give you suggestions, obviously free of cost. We're not here to make money out of it. So what I would personally suggest you to do is probably think about starting it small. Don't think about investing lakhs and lakhs of money. Probably think about investing 25 to 50,000 rupees, if you have it of course, into this sort of a business. The best thing I'm telling you is the fact that you can obviously start marketing your product amongst your WhatsApp group. That's the least you can do, and in the social media circle you have. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. So what I'll do in the coming weeks is to try to share with you these kind of stories wherein you can create a self-sustainable model like this one is, and also be able to earn money post this whole pandemic that we are all going through. And thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. God bless you.